This man buys a plane ticket every single day, yet never actually boards, instead lingering in the terminal nervously glued to the TV. But on this day, something terrifying happens. The sports host on screen suddenly collapses, and as the camera cuts to the stadium, every player and spectator drops at once. He instantly realizes he has to get on a flight and escape right now. Without a second thought, he knocks over a security guard, seizes his rifle, and sprints toward the boarding gate like a lunatic, while horrified travelers scream, assuming he's a terrorist. At that same moment, a flight attendant senses something wrong outside and rushes to seal the cabin door, but she's too late. Spotting the armed man, passengers on board panic, and he shouts at the attendant to shut the door immediately, or he'll shoot, leaving her no option but to obey. He storms the cockpit, trembling but firm, and tells the captain they need to take off before sunrise or everyone will perish. The captain, stunned, can't make sense of it. Then the air marshal bangs on the cockpit door and the man gets distracted. The captain seizes the chance to wrestle for the weapon, but the attempt backfires. The gun discharges, blasting through the captain's palm. Now crippled and unable to pilot with both hands, and with the co-pilot missing, the man has no choice but to curse in frustration and run back to the cabin, demanding if anyone knows how to fly a plane. A woman named Kelly raises her hand. She can fly helicopters. Under the man's orders, the plane finally lifts off. He commands the wounded captain to head west, chasing the sunset. Once airborne, the captain presses him for answers. Why sunrise means death. The man explains he's a NATO army major who accidentally overheard a classified briefing where leaders revealed the sun has mutated, and exposure to its rays is lethal. Not even hiding indoors will protect you. The collapse of those athletes on live TV is proof. The only hope is to stay in the dark, outrun the sun, or die. But neither the captain nor Kelly buy his story, convinced he's insane. Meanwhile, passengers sense something's off and grow restless. To silence the chaos, the major waves his gun. At that moment, a passenger blindsides him, wrests away the weapon, and orders the flight attendant to lock him in the lavatory. He pleads that he's only trying to save them, but to the man holding the gun, he looks like nothing more than a terrorist. To prevent bloodshed, the attendant reluctantly locks him away. Believing the threat is neutralized, the captain opts to land immediately at Iceland. But as they descend, the sight below freezes his blood. The entire ground is engulfed in flames, crowds savagely battling over the last planes. The horror is undeniable. The captain and Kelly now understand the major was telling the truth. The sun really has turned deadly, and the only way to survive is to keep flying west. But then Kelly makes a chilling discovery. The plane only has fuel for another 50 miles.